To achieve success in business, you would like a nimble mind to react to problems faster, and you would like to be adept at understanding whatever is thrown your way. In short, your ability to succeed is usually determined by how smart you are. With practice, anyone can increase their knowledge domain, sharpen their intellect, and learn new skills. There are a variety of the way to spice up your cognitive skills and expand your brain. We should aim to spend time a day learning something new. The more we learn, and therefore the more deeply we understand, the higher we will improve our brain performance and increase our capacity to find out. The list below includes the simplest ways to interact your mind and grow your intelligence so you'll meet the ever-mounting challenges you face. By following these 7 tips, you'll become a touch smarter hydromadally. 1. Spend time reading every day. The mind is sort of a muscle. The more you employ it, the stronger it'll become. Reading is a crucial element for developing your mind, as it's one among the essential ways we gain knowledge and learn. Through reading, you'll discover new things and educate yourself on any topic. Reading also helps develop your creative side by engaging your imagination. Words, both spoken and written, are the building blocks of our social existence, and through words, you'll go anywhere within the world. If you're looking to quickly grow your knowledge, one easy way is to speed up your reading so you can charge through books, written material, and even online articles like this one. Most people read at a mean rate of 250 words per minute. At that rate, it might take you about 6 minutes to read this text. But with speed reading, you could cut that time in half. Just remember, the goal is to assist you rapidly consume more information, not just zoom past words without fully comprehending their meaning. 2. Focus on building a deeper understanding. Becoming smarter takes quite just absorbing information. True wisdom comes from deeply understanding the topic. The most successful people consistently outpace everyone else because they're ready to quickly learn new skills, adapt to changes, and work both collaboratively and independently. They use a deep and meaningful knowledge of their world and a flexible mindset to understand problems and quickly come up with solutions. Their deep knowledge domain gives them the inspiration they have to perform. Work to steadily build a deep and meaningful knowledge domain on a couple of key topics and issues. Be honest with yourself about areas you're weak in and seek to strengthen your understanding of important subjects until you've got a rock-solid foundation that you simply can repose on. Knowledge is cumulative, so start with the basics. You need to possess a firm grasp of how something works before you'll fix it. It's good to possess a breadth of data, but it's also important to require deep dives to really understand difficult and sophisticated issues. 3. Constantly question and seek clarification. Asking questions is the single most vital thing about becoming smarter. Innovation always begins by asking questions and being curious. There is value in asking questions because it's the way we push the boundaries of our world and our mind. That's why it's so important to hone a curious, open mind by constantly questioning everything. It's not just a matter of asking questions. You should be asking insightful questions that probe the validity of assumptions, analyze logic, and explore the unknown. Practice asking questions that get to the heart of the matter and cultivate a willingness to push for answers. Like anything else, developing this skill takes time. As you're working, reading, or engaging in activities, keep a running log of questions that come to mind about anything and everything that you're involved. Don't be afraid to seek clarification when something isn't clear. 4. Diversify your day. One of the simplest ways to extend your intelligence involves flexing different areas of your brain. You aren't getting to get any smarter by doing an equivalent old same old day. While having a routine is a good thing so your body knows when to get up and when it's bedtime, you don't want to spend your waking hours stuck in a rut. By inviting a little novelty into your daily life, you keep things fresh and interesting. That might mean checking out a new place for lunch, or going for a midday stroll on which you pay attention to the sights and sounds around you. You can also mix things up during working hours by simply finding new ways of doing all of your everyday tasks. If you've been working for a short time on one thing, try switching to something else. Look for ways to do things slightly differently. This will debar boredom and help your mind stay sharp and focused. By mixing things up, you'll use parts of your brain a touch differently every day. This helps you increase your intelligence by forcing you to flex your brain power in several ways. Consider this as an overall workout for your brain. 5. Review learned information. We recall new information most crisply right after we've learned it. If you don't use that information again soon after you've learned it, it'll quickly fade from your mind. After a couple of days, we may only be ready to recall a touch of what we initially learned. In order to extend our ability to recollect, we'd like to store this information in our LTM. And therefore the best thanks to do that is to frequently review what we've learned until it's locked in our memory banks. Make notes while reading or researching something, or take a couple of minutes when you're done and write down the most points. Then spend even a couple of minutes a day reviewing this material. It takes a touch effort, but once it's a habit you'll be amazed at how well a fast review of the knowledge will help confirm that you simply know it and help you see what areas you need to focus on. You can also try rewriting the information or reorganizing your notes. This will actively reinforce what you've learned. The act of rewriting notes helps us clarify our understanding of a topic and reduces the time it takes us to relearn it when we need to use that knowledge in the future. 6. Keep track of your ideas. As you work to build your knowledge base, you'll find your mind expanding and growing in new ways. If you're filling your brain with great information, your mind goes to try to do its thing and begin interpreting that information during a useful way. You may find that you've suddenly become a thought machine. You'll start experiencing aha moments, those little breakthroughs where you suddenly connect one idea to another to form an even bigger and better idea. Make sure you're taking note of these ideas. Write them down, keep them handy, and confirm you still refer back to them. Remember, even your biggest and best ideas are utterly useless unless you really do something with them. If you have a stroke of genius, but lose your train of thought and never go back to build on that idea or refine it well, then you've just missed a great opportunity. Not all of your new ideas are going to be winners. Some may be fleeting or simply won't pan out. But once in a while, you might have a light bulb moment that could change your life. 7. Allow yourself to change. Whether we know it or not, sometimes we hold ourselves back. There are times when even the neatest people allow themselves to become short to obsolete or erroneous ideas and ways of thinking. To become truly intelligent, you want to allow yourself to form mistakes, to require risks and leap at opportunity and learn from of these experiences. You must allow yourself to vary, to be hospitable to new things, and to ultimately become a special, better version of yourself. By opening yourself up to new sources of data and pushing your mind to find out new things, you'll ultimately question a number of your old, foundational thinking. You may find that some of your perceptions were off, or that your viewpoints weren't grounded in fact. Challenge ideas, discuss them with others, listen to other sides, and flex your analytical skills. But be open to changing your mind. And in particular, Give yourself room to grow and continue on your path to seeking wisdom. As you become smarter, success will follow.